If you won't obey me, I'll force you to.
I won't be anyone's slave.
The Gateway.
Your army of demons can't drag me to hell.
What if I stab, scorch, and flay you first?
The Gateway.
My aid would ease your conquest.
I don't need help, you groveling parasite.
The Gateway.
Your might cannot match my magic.
Yeah? Watch me make your head disappear.
The Hourglass.
Liu Kang wanted your life to be hard, not harsh.
Did it never occur to him to check on my progress?
The Hourglass.
The Void awaits you and Shang Tsung.
It will hold me no better than Lei Chin.
The Hourglass.
History will not bend to your whims.
Once I command the hourglass, it will.
The Hourglass.
Your transgressions are constant across timelines.
What does that tell you about my power?
The Hourglass.
If Liu Kang wields the hourglass, why couldn't I?
Because I won't let you, sorcerer.
The Hourglass.
On bended knee you serve.
To better the lives in all realms.
The Hourglass.
How does one destroy a fixed point in time?
You will need to ask a Titan.
The Hourglass.
Charon can find the hourglass, can't he?
The boatman would never lead you to it.
Sindel.
I'll liberate Outworld, starting with the mines.
My former brethren aren't worthy of freedom.
Sindel.
Now that you need me, I'll be dictating terms.
Don't overplay your hand, Havik.
Sindel.
If you move against me,
You'll what? Kill me?
Sindel.
Why would I help bring Ermac to heel?
Do you wish to keep the powers I gave you?
Sindel.
You turned to Rain in my absence?
He was more than up to the task.
Sindel.
There are more Netherrealm secrets I can share with you.
I'll find them on my own, sorcerer.
Sindel.
You still owe me, Havik.
Any debt I had has been paid in full.
Sindel.
Your victory over Saido isn't complete.
What have I missed, Quan Chi?
Treasure Chamber.
Wish to say anything before you die?
I have no intention of dying here.
Treasure Chamber.
It was you who built Shang Tsung's vivisection chambers.
Who else could devise such a treasure?
Treasure Chamber.
I'm here to infect you, not kill you.
You can do neither, Baraka.
Treasure Chamber.
Beg for your life, sorcerer.
As if I fear you, Baraka.
Treasure Chamber.
If we had won, we would have torched your colony.
Had you tried, you would have died.
Treasure Chamber.
Being near you makes my skin crawl.
At last, we find something you fear.
Treasure Chamber.
Shang Tsung's hybrid should have killed you.
His creatures aren't as lethal as he thinks.
Treasure Chamber.
It is Tarkatans who should toil in the mines. You're expendable.
All lives are precious, Quan Chi.
Shang Tsung's laboratory.
Why should I again agree to aid you?
Do you wish to save Viternus or not?
Shang Tsung's laboratory.
You failed, Viternus, sorcerer.
I never guaranteed success.
Shang Tsung's laboratory.
I never should have trusted you.
Who protected your people from the ravages of sunlight?
Shang Tsung's laboratory.
Why shouldn't I feed you to the coven?
Because only I know Ashrah's weakness.
Shang Tsung's laboratory.
You should join the Sisterhood of Shadow.
Better to be bled out than to worship you.
Shang Tsung's laboratory.
If you help build another Soul Stealer...
I'm done with your plots, sorcerer.
Shang Tsung's laboratory.
There's still much I can offer your realm.
You'll serve us best as food.
Shang Tsung's laboratory.
You forget, I can undo my spell.
Viternus will not return to the shadows.
Living forest.
It's people like you that make peace impossible.
Very quick to judge, aren't you, Takahashi?
Living forest.
Why couldn't you stay locked up?
What would be the fun in that?
Living forest.
I don't want to see you in Earthrealm or near it.
You can't see me at all.
Living forest.
It's too bad that Soul Stealer didn't finish you.
I am difficult to kill.
Living forest.
I don't find you the least bit impressive.
Nor I you, sorcerer.
Living forest.
I'm not one to take kindly having plans disrupted.
Nor I to someone who makes war on my realm.
Living forest.
I don't see how you come out of this alive.
Allow me to educate you, sorcerer.
Living forest.
In a few minutes, you'll be dead.
I'll be sure to take you to hell with me.
The fire temple.
It will please me to take your life.
Spoken like a true demon.
The fire temple.
Free my sisters of your bondage.
Their lives belong to me.
The fire temple.
Serena deserves better than to be your slave.
I will never grant her freedom, Ashrah.
The fire temple.
You've not an ounce of compassion.
I have no use for it, Ashrah.
The fire temple.
There is no one in the Netherrealm more evil.
You haven't met Valtic, have you?
The fire temple.
You sent Moloch and Draman to assassinate me.
Clearly, they weren't up to the task.
The fire temple.
Your faithlessness will be punished.
By whom? You?
The fire temple.
It's ludicrous to deny what you are.
How I was born will not define me.
The fire temple.
I blame you for my wizened condition.
Glad to be of service, sorcerer.
The fire temple.
Your sisters anxiously await your return.
I'll break them free of your spell, sorcerer.
The fire temple.
You could have ruled realms at my side.
I'd rather run my Chris through your back.
The fire temple.
You will never achieve absolution.
Then I will die trying, Quan.
Hanging gardens.
If we band together across timelines, no one could stop us.
Hanging gardens.
Why shouldn't we be allies? Because I know your heart like I know mine.
Arena. Hanging gardens.
Go back to the hell you came from. I'd much rather conquer yours.
Arena. Hanging gardens.
As doppelgangers go, you are adequate. Doppelganger, I am the original.
Arena. Hanging gardens.
Is there more than one amulet of Shinnok? If there is, it will also be mine.
Arena. Hanging gardens.
I don't need your backing to enslave this timeline. Who said I was offering it?
The tea house.
You think you scare me, sorcerer?
I would never mistake you for someone so wise.
The Tea House.
We beat you once, we will beat you again.
Kung Lao, so certain in your confidence.
The Tea House.
After this fight, you will remember my name.
Only long enough to carve on your tombstone.
The Tea House.
The Shaolin do not run from danger.
Do you flee from certain death?
The Tea House.
Is that a razor-brimmed hat?
There is nothing it cannot cut through.
The Tea House.
You Shaolin are most troublesome.
To lowlifes like you, perhaps.
The Tea House.
Raiden's sister is a precious little thing.
How do you know of his sister?
The Tea House.
Few who cross me survive.
I feel pretty good about my odds.
Cage Mansion.
Surrender, Quan Chi. There's no way out.
Without a fight, impossible.
Cage Mansion.
There will be no escape from Lei Chin this time.
That hellhole won't again imprison me.
Cage Mansion.
I've learned the truth of your past, sorcerer.
What good will that do you exactly?
Cage Mansion.
You have broken so many laws.
And I will go on doing so, Li Mei.
Cage Mansion.
You risked your life pursuing me.
You also, by resisting arrest.
Cage Mansion.
What will it take for you to stop hounding me?
Your capture or your death.
Cage Mansion.
The royal family is still in peril.
Even an empty threat is a crime, Quan Chi.
Cage Mansion.
Your tenacity is both annoying and admirable.
It is also unbreakable.
Temple of Kataravala.
Usually I don't hate on people, but you...
I'm glad to have made an impression.
Temple of Kataravala.
Ugh, you'd kill your own mother to get ahead, wouldn't you?
I would, and I have.
Temple of Kataravala.
Ooh, can we wand duel? I'd love to try that.
I am a sorcerer, not a wizard, Cage.
Temple of Kataravala.
Bleached bone is a good color on you.
Then it's fitting I'll adorn myself with yours.
Temple of Kataravala.
I hear the Nether Realm's freaking hotter than the Valley.
You should judge that for yourself.
Blade. Temple of Kataravala.
Small mind, little...
Finish that sentence carefully, sorcerer.
Blade. Temple of Kataravala.
That a simpleton like you could help foil our plan.
Says a lot about how good it was, doesn't it?
Blade. Temple of Kataravala.
A few days in the mines will break you.
If Hollywood couldn't do it, you sure as hell can.
Temple of Kataravala.
I failed to see how you could be made champion.
Nobody thought I'd be an A-lister either, yet, here I am.
Temple of Kataravala.
Your future audiences will only be demons.
Are they Ashrah hot? 'Cause, I could live with that.
Wu Shi Academy.
Father was right about one thing. Never trust a sorcerer.
Truly, he was a wise man.
Wu Shi Academy.
Put your demons at my command, and we'll talk.
Do you think my hand that weak, Bihan?
Wu Shi Academy.
Your sorcerer skills proved fool's gold.
Shao's failure was not my fault, Sub-Zero.
Wu Shi Academy.
The Netherrealm must hold many secrets.
None which you're ready to hear.
Wu Shi Academy.
Ignore my prophecies at your peril, Sub-Zero.
I am not as gullible as Sindel, sorcerer.
Frogs. Wu Shi Academy.
Until Liu Kang dies, the Lin Kuei won't rise.
I have plans for him, Quan Chi.
Frogs. Wu Shi Academy.
What if I told you I could eliminate your brother?
I'm listening.
Frost. Wu Shi Academy.
There are other ways to build your army.
I no longer need your assistance, sorcerer.
The Great Hall.
Your presence here can only bode ill.
For you, Sizoth, not for me.
The Great Hall.
My family's blood is on your hands too.
They were dead before I ever met Shang Tsung.
The Great Hall.
Between you and Shang Tsung, I've learned to hate sorcerers.
That's probably for the best.
The Great Hall.
You're not as bad as Shang Tsung. You're worse.
What have I done to earn such praise?
The Great Hall.
Did you truly think you could kidnap me?
We almost did, sorcerer.
The Great Hall.
Shift shape all you want, it won't help.
That's not how I plan to beat you.
The Great Hall.
Shang Tsung should have broken your spirit.
It's not like he didn't try.
The Great Hall.
It'll please Shang Tsung when I bring him your head.
Will he weep when I bring him yours?
Dark Cotton Colony.
Now you conspire with Bi-Han against me.
It is your choices that have led us here, Scorpion.
Dark Cotton Colony.
Come near Harumi or the Shirai Ryu.
How nobly you protect your family and clan.
Dark Cotton Colony.
You pose a greater threat to Earthrealm than Shang Tsung.
Very perceptive.
Dark Cotton Colony.
Anyone who draws power from the Netherrealm
Is destined to be a god among men.
Dark Cotton Colony.
Your brother told me of all your weaknesses.
a short conversation, sorcerer.
Dark Cotton Colony.
When I kill you, I'll enslave your soul.
You aren't that good a sorcerer, Quan Chi.
Dark Cotton Colony.
Pyromancy can't match necromancy.
Be prepared to be proved wrong.
Dark Cotton Colony.
Many have fallen trying to stand in my way.
I won't be among them, sorcerer.
The Flesh Pits.
How did you acquire Shinnok's amulet?
Wouldn't you like to know?
The Flesh Pits.
I should have done more to keep you from evil.
I, for one, am glad you didn't.
The Flesh Pits.
The knowledge you've gained, I must now take away.
You won't punish me as you did Shujinko.
The Flesh Pits.
You and Shang Tsung must not conspire again.
Why in the realms would I promise that?
The Flesh Pits.
Ashrah has formed the Order of Light.
It better suits her than your Sisterhood of Shadow.
The Flesh Pits.
I've not reached the limits of my potential.
For the safety of all, may you fail.
The Flesh Pits.
My fate is now in my control.
Are you sure of that, sorcerer?
The Flesh Pits.
You crafted for me an inconsequential life.
Would you rather I had wiped you from history?
Corrupted Forest.
Your soul stealers are pure evil.
Can I infer by evil that you mean genius?
Corrupted Forest.
You've betrayed everyone you've ever met, haven't you?
Yes, that sounds about right.
Corrupted Forest.
I rue the day I ever met you.
No sense dwelling on the past, Tomas.
Corrupted Forest.
Is there any magic too dark for you?
If there is, I haven't found it yet.
Corrupted Forest.
Enough with your youthful exuberance.
I'm glad it annoys you.
Corrupted Forest.
The littlest Lin Kuei has come to fight me.
Try the Shirai Ryu's second in command.
Corrupted forest.
I now control your mother's and sister's souls.
Release them, Quan Chi.
Corrupted forest.
I'll send your limbs back to Kuai Liang one at a time.
That's the creepiest thing anyone's ever said to me.
Ying Fortress.
Who is this Valtic Ashrah told me about?
A Netherrealm force you soon will reckon with.
Ying Fortress.
We're always watching, Sorcerer.
I'm well aware of your efforts.
Ying Fortress.
You've let the Netherrealm corrupt you.
A price worth paying to harness its power.
Ying Fortress.
Titan Shang Tsung used you, Quan Chi.
Just as I was using him, Raiden.
Ying Fortress.
Want to end this? Give me Ashrah.
Why would I ever betray her to you?
Ying Fortress.
Your amulet can't match my dark magic.
Then try to take it from me, Sorcerer.
Ying Fortress.
I'll survive because I heed no limits.
Which makes you a danger to all.
Ying Fortress.
You've no idea of the Netherrealm's power.
That won't keep me from standing against you.
Tomb of the Dragon Army.
Water isn't the only element I've mastered.
I do not fear fire, earth, or air.
Tomb of the Dragon Army.
You're in greater peril than you discern.
Really, Rain? Do tell.
Tomb of the Dragon Army.
Why can't you keep away from me?
I'm loath to admit it, but I need your power.
Tomb of the Dragon Army.
Learn to take no for an answer.
I will do no such thing.
Tomb of the Dragon Army.
It's much too late for second thoughts.
It's never too late, Quan Chi.
Tomb of the Dragon Army.
By abandoning me, you choose death.
You haven't the power to kill me, Sorcerer.
Tomb of the Dragon Army.
You'll never know the power the Netherrealm can offer.
I can live with that, Sorcerer.
Tomb of the Dragon Army.
You disavow me now, but you'll be back.
By Argus, that will not happen.
The Gateway.
Is there anything you said that was true?
On the whole, very little.
The Gateway.
Do alliances mean nothing to you?
Ones that benefit me do.
The Gateway.
All along you played us false.
I warned you not to trust anyone.
The Gateway.
Your dark powers proved useless.
Not to me, Reiko.
The Gateway.
The second in command will be the first to die.
I won't bleed today, Quan Chi.
The Gateway.
Serve me, Reiko. Shao is worthless.
Do you want your tongue cut out, sorcerer?
The Gateway.
Reiko. Why are you so intent on dying?
My life won't be the one that ends here.
The Gateway.
You would have had a place in our new regime.
Why in the 10 hells would I have wanted it?
The Hourglass.
You desecrate all that is holy.
Save your pious pronouncements for someone who cares.
The Hourglass.
The matrons agree that you must die.
Am I supposed to feel threatened?
The Hourglass.
Your evil knows no bounds.
Nor should it, Tanya.
The Hourglass.
By Argus's power, by Delia's might.
I will blacken your soul till it's dark as night.
The Hourglass.
Why pine for the new weakling Empress?
Because I see the strengths you're blind to.
The Hourglass.
Your Imgadi will perish at the hands of the Sisterhood.
You put too much faith in the shadows, sorcerer.
The hourglass.
The royal family isn't safe from me.
It is as long as I'm still breathing.
The hourglass.
Delia and Argus won't save you.
They are all the protection I need.
Sundo.
Go back from whence you came, sorcerer.
I'll never return to the mines.
Sundo.
I'm told you once toiled in Outworld's mines.
And that, Empress, is why I loathe you.
Sundo.
For your deception, you will face annihilation.
With you as the means of my Armageddon.
Sundo.
It is not my fault you were low-born, sorcerer.
No, it's Liu Kang's, and he will pay.
Sundo.
I survived the mines, Empress. I'll survive you.
That is extremely unlikely.
Sundo.
Your Academy sorcerers performed pitifully against me.
I am here to avenge them, Quan Chi.
Sundo.
Damashi offered a hand up. I had to take it.
Your selfishness nearly destroyed the Empire.
Sundo.
Preying on your desperation was far too easy.
That you did proves how vile you are.
Treasure chamber.
How could you embrace the Netherrealm's evil?
I should have let myself die in the mines.
Treasure chamber.
I have a prophecy for you, sorcerer.
Can I surmise that it predicts my death?
Treasure chamber.
I plan to kill you in a most heinous way.
Best of luck to you, Empress.
Treasure chamber.
Your crimes against my
Are
family
beyond your means to punish.
Treasure chamber.
Allow me to end your suffering.
planning to commit suicide.
Treasure chamber.
There's no person less qualified to rule.
Is that directed at me? Or you?
Treasure chamber.
You fooled me once. Shame on me.
That's what shames you, sorcerer?
Treasure chamber.
The Netherrealm's power will overwhelm you.
Don't be so sure, sorcerer.
Shang Tsung's laboratory.
If I had known what you were truly up to...
Why do you think we lied to you?
Shang Tsung's laboratory.
I'm done with both of you sorcerers.
That would be a grievous mistake.
Shang Tsung's laboratory.
How do we solve a problem like Mileena?
I'll strike her with a moonbeam from my hand.
Shang Tsung's laboratory.
What magic did Shang Tsung find on that island?
I don't know. He's been silent.
Shang Tsung's laboratory.
I can't have you holding a grudge.
What do you plan to do about it?
Shang Tsung's laboratory.
For both our sakes, we must resolve our differences.
I intend to. By taking your life.
Shang Tsung's laboratory.
Surely you need help controlling Onaga.
Not from you, sorcerer.
Shang Tsung's laboratory.
Think of the power the Netherrealm can offer you.
Someone else can guide me to it.
Living forest.
Now I see why Liu Kang chose to neuter you.
He did a poor job, didn't he?
Living forest.
Now that you're exposed, you're not a threat.
Believe whatever makes you happy, princess.
Living forest.
I know how years ago you betrayed your fellow miners.
Betrayed? I was not obliged to them.
Living forest.
Perhaps we'll banish you to the Netherrealm.
Do so and you'll make me stronger.
Living forest.
I had your mother wrapped around my little finger.
It is to her everlasting shame, Quan Chi.
Living forest.
My work at Ying Fortress was only the beginning.
I'll do whatever I must to stop you, sorcerer.
Living forest.
You despise me because I'm low-born, don't you?
I despise your actions, not your caste, sorcerer.
Living forest.
If only Shang Tsung could have finished his experiments.
What did he have planned for my sister?
The pyramid.
Perhaps we set our sights too low.
The thought of ruling Outworld now seems quaint, doesn't it?
The pyramid.
It seems that the General has sworn us off.
It is his loss, not ours.
The pyramid.
The Sisterhood of Shadow will protect us both.
I prefer the company of my own minions.
The pyramid.
Perhaps we'd find a different timeline more hospitable.
Without the hourglass, we can't hope to find one.
The pyramid.
Damashi's true identity shocked me.
It shocked us all, Quan Chi.
The pyramid.
Your thoughts on the ancient scrolls I found.
The Kamidogu they speak of can't be real.
The pyramid.
On the island, I discovered magic you won't believe.
I do hope you intend to share it.
The pyramid.
Are we parting ways? Or remaining partners?
I haven't decided.
The pyramid.
Liu Kang has it in for us both.
To thwart him, we must stick together.
The pyramid.
My new acolyte's fighting skills must be tested.
They could fight in a tournament on that island of yours.
The pyramid.
Those soul stones you've discovered
are none of your business.
The pyramid.
I had hoped our alliance would be more deadly.
All in good time, Shang Tsung.